My dear Mrs. Mynarski, it is with a feeling of pride and humility that I write this letter to you. Pride that Andy's heroism has at last been recognized with his award of the Victoria Cross. Humility because he is dead now, and I'm alive, whereas it should be the other way around. There is not much I can add to what you already know through the papers and citation. Andy and I were as close as brothers.
September 1st, 1939, Germany invades Poland and plunges the European continent back into another war. Britain and France declare war on Germany. Canada soon follows. And the call goes out for brave volunteers to fill the ranks of the Army, Navy, and a junior service, the Royal Canadian Air Force.
They were in a real rush. This had to take place like overnight. Anyone that was willing and able to fly an aircraft, they would take them on.
Tens of thousands of young men volunteered for the Air Force and Bomber Command. One of them was a young Winnipeg man named Andrew Mynarski, a name that would soon become synonymous with bravery and sacrifice.
Andrew Mynarski was born in 1916 during the First World War into Winnipeg, into a Polish family. And part of that first generation of immigrants that came into Canada and into Winnipeg during that period. The family was a large family, 3 brothers, 3 sisters.
Mynarski grew up in Winnipeg's North End, living a typical childhood. But when Mynarski was only 16, tragedy struck his family.
Very, very early on, Mynarski lost his father. So as the eldest of the boys, he ended up taking the role of being the sort of the breadwinner of the family. Took on a job after hours, and he worked in a furrier's place where he was the cutter of the chamois, and used that sort of income to supplement the family. Mother was able to then continue on because Andrew was basically playing the role of the father at that point.